Gam Ganapataye Nama Ganapataye Namaha Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha.
Greetings, everyone, and welcome to this chanting session. I am beginning it again. I started it about 10 minutes ago, but somehow it stopped. So I'm really sorry about that. So it is Tuesday, August 18th, 2020. My name is Sucharita. For those of you who don't know me, wishing you all a very warm welcome. And it is always an honor and a pleasure to be of support and service. Sorry for the delay. We are going to be diving into our practice after we watch a quick video clip from Dr. Pillai. And then he will set us up in a meditative state so that we can commune with Ganesha and also commune with everyone from around the world who is joining. So it's a new moon, happy new moon. New moon means no mind. And it is always a great time to come together and have a fresh, clean slate. Because in 4 days from now, it's going to be Ganesha's birthday. And we want to have that karma that's stuck in our way and it keeps us stuck in our mindset. And we want it to be dissolved away. So we've got a few more days to really work at it, dissolve it away, offer it to Ganesha. So whatever your intention is for today, please ask Ganesha to give you a clear mind, get your blessings from your ancestors, get the blessings from Lord Shiva, also the blessings from Dr. Pillai, Lord Ganesha, to start fresh. So let's get into it now. Thank you so much again. Sorry for the confusion. This is how it is. All right, so we'll watch a quick video clip of Dr. Pillai and get into our practice.
Ganesha's energy is getting into the earth plane. And Gana is an alien. All gods are aliens, and they have a vested interest on the earth plane. And what they want to help the evolution of the human beings. So no matter what, how rich you are, you're still facing problems. Of course, you can manage it with your money a little bit, but then aging, disappointments, all these things are the curse of the human race. If I have one reason for which I think that my life is meaningful, is because we have to find a way out for the entire human race. And that can be done only through the participation of a higher intelligence. And one of the highest intelligence is Ganesha. And this is how the yogis emphasized contact with Ganesha as a primary thing that for everyone, including beings living in other galaxies, Ganesha is very important. So we have a very rich tradition from the Indian subcontinent that can teach us a lot about communication with the extraterrestrials. And that's what Ganesha means. And then how you can contact them and what time frame you should use to contact them. All these are given to us by the scriptures. But what happens is, there's the popular religion never understands it. And then the popular gurus who have no understanding of what's going on with the extraterrestrial archetypes and how they are related to our body mind. This extraterrestrial contact only particular to the Indian religions? No, it's for all religions. Even in Christianity, Jesus was telling that I am from heaven. I'm going to go because I'm not able to do with the restrictions that I have with this body. But I'm going to at least send another extraterrestrial being, that is the Holy Ghost. The Holy Ghost is not just a spirit, it's also a person. If you read the Bible, it's often said it's a person. Holy Ghost is a person, not just a spirit. The same way is Ganesha, and he can give you solutions for all your problems, remove obstacles, and he is the personification of the highest intelligence. And he can be accessed through your own body, through your own subtle body, through the chakras. So I will be talking to you about the various, there are 3 chakras, the Muladhara, which is the what is called the root chakra in English, then the Manipura chakra, which is the navel chakra, and after that he is available right in the throat chakra, and where he plays a very important role in both the chakras. And the chakras are in the subtle body. Now, in this session, I want you to have an experience of what happens to you when you listen to this Sanskrit chant that I'm going to do to invoke Ganesha. I want you to close your eyes and then experience. And put your attention on your root chakra, which is at the base of the spine. Om Gananam Tva Ganapatim Havamahe. Gana is the extraterrestrial being who can do things, and he is the Lord of that. That's what this chant means, the first line. Om Ghananam Ganapatitva Havamahe Kavim Kavinam. He is the intelligence, supreme intelligence. Kavim Kavinam. Kavi is intelligence, and Kavinam means the people who hold the rishis. They all depend on Ganesha. Upamas Sravastamam, he is the topmost intelligence. Jeshtarajam Brahmanam Brahmanaspata Anaha, he is the originator of everything. He is the first of everything. That's why in all the temples, if you go to authentic temples in southern India, you will have hundreds of statues of Ganesha, because he has to be there to protect the space, every space in the temple. So he has to be invoked and his presence made available at every stage in our lives as well. Jeshtarajam Brahmanam Brahmanaspata Anah. We are inviting him and making him Srunvannudibihi Shida Sadhanam. Come on and sit in front of us and then listen to our prayers. Om Mahaganatipataye Namaha. What you are invoking him for? He's a Ghana. Yes, Ghana is an angel. Like Jesus said, if my Father wanted to help me, he would have sent an angel. The angel will, facilitate everything. He will kill all the Roman soldiers and help me. That's what angels can do. So we need supreme intelligence, supreme power. And that is provided by Ganesha. That is the chant that everybody uses in invoking Ganesha. So you can listen to these sounds as many times as you want. You can even download it, and it's also available in the YouTube channels by different people. So don't miss this. I am going to guide you step by step of how you can access this energy through the use of the chakras and mantras and coinciding with this fourth moon, special fourth moon. God bless.
So welcome to everyone who's joining, and sorry for the delay. We are going to get started of 18. This is day 18 on Tuesday, August 18th, 2020. So we have a few more days to get into Ganesha consciousness and experience it from within. So closing your eyes, putting your attention internally, focus on your lower chakra, as Dr. Pillai shared. Ganesha's energy is readily available in the lower chakras, the root chakra, the Muladhara, also the navel center, and at the throat. So we'll really focus on those three areas today. And then you can experience shifting dimensions very readily and easily beyond this third dimensional plane that we're in right now here on the earth plane. We want to go beyond and commune with all the gods and goddesses. So your eyes are closed, you're putting your attention down at the base of the spine. Imagine a reddish orangish light pouring down your legs and into your feet and toes, even into the ground. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha Nirvignam Kuru Kuru. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha Nirvignam Kuru Kuru. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha Nirvignam Kuru Kuru. Now imagine a thin ray of light shooting up your backbone, piercing all the chakras, going through the top of the skull and into the space. Imagine Dr. Pillai appearing before you as a vast light, penetrating your whole being, surrounding you with light. Embrace the light that will dissolve your stubborn karmas and empower you to connect with Lord Ganesha. Receive 2 beams of light in your eyes, 2 beams of light in your ears, Pierce your eardrums. Allow the light to enter the inside of your head. 2 beams of light shoot up your nostrils. A beam of light enters your mouth, pierces your tongue, lights it up, lights up the back of the throat. The whole mouth expands with light. A beam of light enters your forehead, the spot between your 2 eyebrows. It pierces that area and goes deep into the middle of your brain, activating the 3rd eye. And a final beam of light descends from the heavens, pierces the top of your skull, drills into your brain. This light gets in, fills up your brain continuously, and your brain tells the body, light up. We'll call on Dr. Pillai to bless the whole process and protect you from any distractions. Om Dram Dattatreya Shiva Baba Namaha. Om Dram Dattatreya Shiva Baba Namaha. Om Dram Dattatreya Shiva Baba Namaha. Now make your prayer or set your intention to commune with Lord Ganesha so that he helps you to remove whatever obstacles or challenges that you're having. With grace and ease, it will be diffused away. We'll begin our practice at the base of the spine. Focus your attention. Om Gam 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 Om Gam. Imagine the light exploding beyond the base of the spine in all directions, reaching out into different dimensions. Receiving blessings from all the divine beings. Now, bring your attention into the navel chakra, the belly. Fill it with light. Om gam 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 om gam. Allow the light to explode in all directions, beyond the body, shift dimensions. Now move up to your heart center, the middle of your chest. See Ganesha in your heart. Fill it with light. Om gam 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 om gam. The light explodes beyond the heart in all directions. Shift dimensions. Now move your attention into your throat, a very powerful chakra that when we focus on it and ask Ganesha to be there, he will remove very stubborn, challenging, chronic, long time suffering at the level of the pain at the level of the body, the mind, the soul is stored in the throat. Ganesha will remove it. Visualize a light, a blue light entering the throat, the Adam's apple, piercing it and going deep into the throat, diffusing stubborn karma. Om gum 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 Allow the light to take away the stubborn karma and dump it into the cosmos where it can be recycled into positive energy. Shift dimensions. Move your attention now into the middle of your brain, the third eye. Fill it with light and the sounds. Om gum 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 The light explodes beyond the third eye in all directions. Shift dimensions. Now, bring your attention to the top of your brain. Feel the divine dancing on the top of your brain and Ganesha opening up the crown chakra to receive the blessings from the divine. Om gam 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 om gam. The light explodes beyond the top of the brain, the crown chakra. Shift dimensions. Now bring your attention into your eyeballs. Fill them with light. Om gam 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 om gam. Bring your attention into your ears. Pierce your eardrums with light that goes into the inside of your head, lights up your brain. Om gam 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 om gam. Send two beams of light up your nostrils. Om gam 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 om gam. Send a beam of light into your mouth. Pierce your tongue and fill it with light. The whole mouth lights up. The back of the throat lights up. Feel the expansion. Om gam 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 om gam. The whole head is lit up, inside, outside, all around. Allow the light to explode in all directions, shift dimensions. Pour your attentional energy down your throat. Fill up your neck with light, the shoulders, the chest, the back, the arms, all the way down into the palms of the hands. The fingers, shoot the light out. Om gam 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 om gam. Pour the light down the body into all the organs of the body. Feel it moving through the core of your body, inside, outside, all around. Om gam 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 om gam. Pour the light down the legs, right into the bottoms of the feet, into the ground. Om gam 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 om gam. The whole body from head to toe is filled with light. It explodes beyond in all directions. Shift dimensions. Now scan your body from head to toe and then back up from the feet up through the body, back up to the top of the head. Continuously scanning the body with light to release anything that is residual, blocking you from progressing in life with this practice of communing with Ganesha. You become Ganesha, you are Ganesha. Om Gam 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 Om Gam. Be embraced with the light of Ganesha. Be embraced with Dr. PILLAI'S light, helping you to merge deeper with Ganesha consciousness. Oh. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. Peace to the body, peace to the mind, peace to the soul. Peace to the environment, peace to the world. Peace to all beings. And as you're letting go of the process, coming back to yourselves, slowly, slowly, observe what's going on inside of your body, what's going on with your thoughts. What are your thoughts? What's going on with the energy of Ganesha? Make a prayer to Dr. PILLAI for guiding your soul to come and join everyone. Make a prayer of gratitude to everyone as well for contributing to the energy that you couldn't do on your own with this chanting. You couldn't get that exponential charge that you get from the group. Pray for what you want to manifest. And then pray for those who need it the most, to help them to get food, clothing, shelter, medicine, clean water, get education, a divine education, such that the divine will always be there for them. Pray for the world. So slowly come back to yourselves. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. So thanks for joining, everyone. We'll see you tomorrow for our final 3 days of chanting. And then those of you who are going to stay, well, this is part of the call where we pop onto the chat and see what's going on there. So hopefully people are enjoying the Living Ganesha course that is started through Apply Center Academy for those of you who enrolled. And I've heard from some of you that it's so powerful. And there is an open invitation because it's an evergreen course. Maybe Ganesha has decided that you can join for those of you who are not enrolled and you want to jump in there, but you feel like, oh, it already started. Don't worry. It is an evergreen course, so you can start when you get in. And like me, I've been watching the recordings because they're broadcasted at the same time slot, and it's just as powerful. So it's an initiation, meaning that Ganesha's consciousness is coming into the earth plane and we are just initiating ourselves into it. We're being exposed to it. And then Dr. Pillai is opening up our soul to receive the process of Ganesha entering the earth plane in these various, very powerful forms. So that consciousness wakes up inside of us, and then we fill ourselves up and just spill it over into everyone around us. And that's how the karma will change in a very miraculous way, in a very intelligent way. And we will catch ourselves when we're messing up or making mistakes. So please check that out, the Living Ganesha course. And then there's also for people who said, oh my God, I missed the opportunity to jump in and sponsor the remedies that are going on at the Astrobed Remedy Center in India, and also in various power spots that Dr. Pillai has designated for Ganesha's grace and blessings to come and change people's destinies. So there are services that are going on through Astrobed, through Pillai's Center. So check those out as well. And I believe Radha has posted those, or they may be underneath this video that you're looking at right now. There are some links below. So check those out. And then Dr. Pillai is going to be at a conference for consciousness. So the Conference for Consciousness and Human Evolution, also known as TCCAG, it's a big one, with a bunch of other world-renowned speakers who have dedicated their lives to researching and exploring and experiencing the shift that is happening. So this is a lifetime where we're not going to blink and miss it for those people who are on a spiritual path. So perhaps you're guided to come and be with Dr. Pillai, and you've never met him, or you haven't seen him or experienced him at an event. Go online and check him out there. And you'll feel him pulling you to go and see him online in that public forum. So that is also available for those people who want to explore that. You're very welcome, Anita, saying thank you for your amazing energy. The energy is really Dr. Pillai's energy. And I can say that wholeheartedly and honestly, because I had such a pounding headache today. Actually, it wasn't just in my head. It was in my whole body. I felt like I was in a vice grip. And even before the chanting, and perhaps that's why we were a little delayed, I was just not realizing that I didn't hit the go live button on the YouTube. I hit it on this Zoom. So that's how these, dark forces or, that which causes us to have a lot of pain comes in and just makes us to be confused or not to be alert. And I'm like looking and going, why are people posting on the chat that they can't see? Oh my God, I didn't hit start the live webinar on YouTube. So what I'm saying is that I was just out of sorts, in pain the whole day, and now it's starting to diffuse. So thank you so much. So Dr. Pillai's grace and blessings come through, even when we are in the worst situation or what we find ourselves to be. Oh my God, I don't think I can do this. Just showing up, and His grace, His blessings, His energy will come through. And thanks for that feedback, because I certainly didn't feel up to it today. Adrian is saying here, the coconut ceremony worked. The feeling of release was gradual and replaced with electrifying energy. I will repeat the coconut ceremony again. Awesome, Adrian. So for those people who are wondering why she's posting it here, is because last night she was offering a coconut to Ganesha. And then she said, well, I'll bust it tomorrow. And I said, well, why don't you bust it now, today? And then she went ahead and then felt all this stuff going on. And today, as you mentioned today, it's electrifying. So I'm going to do it again. And that's what Ganesha wants you. Keep doing it, especially around his birthday. And if you don't have coconuts, you can use limes or lemons and then cut them and throw them away. But you can also sponsor sin dissolving or surrogate technology, Dr. Pillai calls it, where the coconut becomes Ganesha, and Ganesha then absorbs all the negativity in that you are praying. You pick up the coconut. There it is. You pick up the coconut and you just pray, okay, please take all my negativity from my eyes, my ears, my nostrils, my mouth, all these openings where the karma can come in. And in the pores of your skin, roll it around your body, roll it around your head. And don't do it, just randomly, like really feel it. Okay, in my eyes, I keep seeing the same karma over and over. I can't look at it anymore. And you just say, get into this coconut. And then you go and smash it. And then, of course, clean it up and throw it away accordingly. But so when you do that right away, you're releasing that your energy, your bondage to those kinds of thought patterns. So we keep thinking the same thing over and over, and we can't seem to get out of that madness, out of that loop. And so that it will cut the karma when you bust the coconut after you offer all of your prayers, and you'll feel this energy because it's a surge. It's been like this energy's been covered up. All this great energy of your soul has been covered up with all the karma. And then you're pulling the karma out. It's like a vacuum into the coconut. And then you bust it and you feel like, oh my goodness, I have all this consciousness, this energy and it is electrifying because your neurons fire. There's electricity, there's bioelectricity in your whole being. And it's way more powerful, as Dr. Pillai says, than the electricity that we have to run our computers or smartphones or our lights, whatever, the electrical appliances. So that's great. Thanks, Radha, for posting the links. Please check those out, everyone. Those links are what we were talking about, the specials that are going on. People always say, why didn't I know about this? And that's why we have these calls, to keep reminding you. Just like I was like, oh my God, I have to, I know about Ganesha and I know about everything that's going on, but there's a few new things that I didn't get to see until yesterday. And I was like, wow, I want to go into that. I want to sponsor that as well. So that's what we're here to do, is keep reminding you, because Ganesha's birthday is coming up and we don't want to miss it. Otherwise, we got to wait one more year and we'll never have this kind of energy. And as I mentioned at the beginning, and every time we talk about Ganesha or any of the divine beings on their birthdays, They are here to give us tremendous blessings for that whole year. So you can see everything in your life is unfolding from that point in a whole new way that's more enlightened and alive and doing what you really, really want to do with the support and the blessings from these divine beings. So Malini is saying here, although the chanting or all through the chanting, I could hear Dr. Ply's voice chanting. It was beautiful. There you go. I had a pounding headache. So I was like, please, Dr. Ply, come through. So he did. Yay. Rigo is saying here, I allow the blessings to spread all over my body. Thanks, Sucharita. Thanks, Babaji. Thanks, Ganesha. Yes. And see, we have this energy now in our space. So don't just sit there and go, well, that was kind of entertaining, kind of cool to participate in. It's for real. So bathe in it and then talk to the energy or commune with it however way you feel like, oh, I'm present to it. So it's like we're at this gathering together, even though we're in this virtual realm. The spiritual world doesn't have any boundaries or borders between countries or provinces or states or whatever. It just, hey, oh, wow, there's a bunch of people who are lit up all over the world. They just chanted my name. Oh my God, where are they? Let me pour more in. So during this time together, it doesn't just end when the chanting ends. It continues on to open up like a lotus opening up and then being able to grab that consciousness and absorb it. Can you smash an egg if not a coconut? I've never heard of that, Marius, but try it out and let me know how it goes. Amelia's saying, thank you again. Oh, you're very welcome. Dr. Ply, Lord Ganesha. Adrian, I feel infinite gratitude and love. Thank you, Ganesha, Dr. Ply, to treat everyone here. Beautiful. And that's what we want to experience too. Just like I was like, I'm in so much pain, I'm going to roll around. I even considered maybe not coming, and maybe that's why there was this delay. I put that thought out there. How silly was that? So, sometimes we have to just go with what we have, even if it is just a little bit of energy. And now I feel like, hey, things are shifting, things have moved. So we never know what our effort is just by showing up. 80% of the work gets done. that's been proven. So, just trust in whatever you're doing. You just show up to your life every day, show up to your family life, show up to your work life as if it's brand new. And this new moon day is really tough for some people, and even the days leading up and the days afterwards, because a new moon opens up your access to the ancestral realm. And we share the genes with the ancestors. So there are ancestors who are stuck in different realms. They're hanging upside down. They're suffering. They don't have enough consciousness to go into higher states of being because maybe they had really dark lives. And we've always got those black sheeps in our family, as they say. And so it means that, they just got sidetracked, and they are calling on us. And sometimes that's why we get pounding headaches or pain in our body, because those genes start to express themselves and we feel the pain of the ancestors. So we want to get the blessings of the ancestors. It's not enough to chant. It's not enough to meditate. It's not enough to be charitable and do good things in the world. If our ancestors are stuck, they're going to be looking to people like you and I to help them to get out of that stuck existence. Once they're out, then all the chanting blessings, all the meditation blessings, all the spiritual remedies, everything that you've done will begin to be a great return on your investment. So if you feel like, wow, I've been chanting forever, or I've been, meditating forever and I can't seem to get a break, that means that you've got to really pay attention to your ancestors. So you may have gotten that message so loud and clear, as it was for me in these past few days, where I'm just out of sorts and I'm thinking thoughts that I'm like, whoa, where are those thoughts coming from? And then the pain in the body right on the new moon. That's a strong indicator that the ancestors are getting relief. They're trying to get unstuck. So the more we pay attention to them and do the tarpanam, pay attention, because Mahalaya is coming up after Ganesha's birthday. He clears the way for us to get the blessings of the ancestors during the fortnight. So we'll talk about that in the coming days as well. Very, very important. So do your tarpanam. If you don't know what it is, check out Ply Center YouTube, or check out Dr. Ply's YouTubes, Ply Center Practice YouTubes as well, and Power Time Practice YouTubes. There's lots of calls and talks on tarpanam and the importance of getting the blessings of the ancestors. There's also Ply Center Academy course called Soul Genetics that will help you to understand about the ancestors and how important it is. So I feel so much energy. Ivan is saying, I say Om Gum as I work, and it really helps me get my work done because it focuses you on success. So anything you do, every step of the way, doesn't matter what you think, oh, I should be here, I should be here, why don't I have a better karma? This is your karma, so be successful in the karma. This is what your soul wanted you to experience success, but not in the way that you have to toil so much. Just call on Ganesha and he will help you to get it through. Ivan is saying tarpanam is so much more important. Yes, it is. Aruna is saying here, registered for the live Ganesha program. I don't see any videos updated from yesterday. You should, Aruna. If you haven't, then send an email to office@plycenter.com. Nalini is saying lots and lots of gratitude, appreciation to dear Dr. Ply. Fantastic. Amazing chanting community was awesome. Great vibes. Awesome. Surin is saying here, if you don't have a coconut, other options are lemon or lime. Yes, of course. Radha's posted here from Ply Center Practice, it's important to offer the tarpanam to your ancestors so you can get their blessings. If you're doing a lot of chanting and meditation, but still no breakthrough, look towards your ancestors. They need, we share their genes, we share their DNA. And that is what gets expressed, and especially around the new moon. So next 30 days from now, just note to self, when the next new moon comes, right around the new moon, a few days before, the day of the new moon, and a few days after, how are you feeling? And you will see the thoughts that are coming to you are like, why am I thinking these thoughts? Or why do I feel so much pain in my body? Or why do I feel so much lethargy? I have no energy. It's because your ancestors are trying to get your attention. And then once you do your prayers and do your tarpanam and you honor them and pray for them, then you start to come back up to yourself, your conscious state again. Shivaya is saying here, I paid for the service, received the program is tomorrow, used Astroved login ID and password. What do? I don't know the time tomorrow. Please help. Please help for the Ganesha program. Shivaya, I don't know what it is that you're asking about, but if you paid through Astroved, can you send an email to support@astroved.com, or you can even call. There's a number to call Astroved. Go on to the website, and then it'll have under contact, it will have phone numbers there that you can call and speak to someone. Musumi is saying here, I enrolled for the Living Ganesha, Miracle Brain Ganesha. When should I expect it? Okay, so for those people, either through Astroved or Ply Center, and you haven't heard back from anyone, I'm so sorry, first of all. And so send an email to office@plycenter.com. Radha, if you can post those 2 emails, that would be really great. And then put urgent help to get access to the Ganesha's Living Ganesha course. And then if you did enroll, then, and you didn't receive a welcome email, you will have, if you paid for it, you will have access to the Living Ganesha course. So go into Ply Center Academy And then you will see the Living Ganesha course there once you log in. And under my courses, your courses, it will say start course. So don't click on the icon that has the Living Ganesha with the picture. You have to scroll down a little bit, and we'll say start course, or if you've already started the course, continue course. And then that will give you access to go in and get your course. So MB is saying, I have the Living Ganesha course. The Miracle Brain has not yet been posted. So then again, you must send an email and put urgent, office@PILLAI'S.com. You received an email after not receiving any information, got a reply today and no entry. Oh my God. Okay, Shivaya, please, can you copy Sucharita? Can you forward that email communication, copy Sucharita@PILLAI'S.com, and I'm going to go right into the office. Okay, so anyone who's having a problem, Sucharita@PILLAI'S.com. Rod, if you can post that there, that would be great. I know there's a delay. How many times should you do the Tarpanam ritual? As many times as possible. Between sunrise and sunset, especially on a new moon, some people do it 108 times and they really feel tremendous breakthrough. Oh, Shibaya is saying the number says customer service is now closed. Oh my God. Okay, so send an email, Sucharita@PILLAI'S. And I will post post your email address to the office chat, and then I'll ask someone to urgently go and help you. So what's Tarpanam, Marius? Tarpanam is an ancestral offering. It looks like this. So this is, it's in a sealed plastic container. So what it is it's white rice and black sesame seeds. So you can see it. And then there's a little bit of chopped up darba grass. So, so it's white rice powder, or you can use grains of rice, but you just put a little bit on the right hand, the palm of your right hand, put a coin on there, and then offer it after you take a shower in the morning after sunrise. So between sunrise and sunset. So as the sun is rising, and then before the sun sets, in between that time period, that's when you offer your Tarpanam to your ancestors. So there are many videos that you can watch on the Tarpanam and how to do it. So that is what it is, and you offer it and ask your ancestors to be at peace, to be out of harm, and then to bless you and your family, everyone here on the earth plane. So in every culture, every tradition, every religion, they have, it's not called Tarpanam, that's what it's called in the Indian tradition, but it's called, they offer like special bread or wheat that has, it's stamped with the language of that culture, that tradition, and then it's offered to the ancestors on special days throughout the year. So every tradition does some Tarpanam offerings to the ancestors. Ivan is saying, when I started doing Tarpanam, it was such a relief in my soul. It helped me to heal and forgive past family members and traumas. Absolutely. And see, that's what happens, Ivan and everyone else. So thanks for sharing, Ivan, is that our ancestors are suffering because they inherited the struggles of their ancestor, of the people who had gone before them. And it's interesting, I get this yogi tea. I don't know, I'm not sponsoring it or anything, but I love it because it has little messages. And the message today was forgiveness is an act of consciousness. So Ivan, thank you for reminding us that it's so important to forgive our ancestors and ask them for forgiveness on our part too, because we didn't know how important it was to honor them throughout our lives, and then up until this point that we're doing the Tarpanam. So it's an act of consciousness. And that's so beautiful, because if we want to keep our vibration up, if we want to live a conscious life, we must forgive. So just put it in another way. As you're becoming more conscious, you have the ability to really readily and easily forgive. And so it's just another way to honor the ancestors, is just say, you know what, you did the sins of the father is not just a saying, it is that what we inherit. And it means that you're inheriting it not just from the father or the grandfather, you're inheriting it from both sides, maternal and paternal. Yeah, I've in synchronicities. So, and it's so strange because this was something that fell out of a book. It wasn't even a tea that I had. I just kept it. And then I went, oh, I guess this is a message for today. There it is. So Ram is saying, while doing the coconut rolling, can we chant Ganesha mantra? Of course. So, of course. And we imagine, so Ganesha wants us to imagine him as the coconut. He wants to be the sacrifice in this physical world, because we can't see him with our eyes. We can't feel him. We kind of do, maybe. So we know this is him. And then we don't want to smash our idols or our yantras or pictures. So this is his sacrifice is the coconut. And then you just smash it. And it represents, look what it is. It's got the two eyes and then the third eye. See? And it's got a hard skull like us. And then inside is the meat and the juice. So the brain and the cerebral spinal fluid that bathes the brain and the spinal cord. So it is a very scientific, spiritual science that reflects what we can. If we go and smash our head against the wall, it hurts. And we want to just quit doing that. So because we want to get different results, we're just like so frustrated. We go smash our head. Not literally, but maybe some people do. But it's a saying that, you know, we keep banging our head, like keep saying, okay, why do I keep doing this? And we can't get out of it. This is a way. And smash many of them, as many as possible. I've smashed thousands, and it's all worth it. So, Om Gum. Marius, thank you. I know black sesame seeds are burned to purify bad karma in Vajrayana Tantric Buddhism. Yeah, you can do that. And the black sesame seeds too, interestingly enough, are connected to Lord Saturn. And Lord Saturn is the karmic planet. So it's the planet that delivers karma. So we honor our ancestors. It's our karma, our karmic duty almost. We have to pay the debt down of our ancestors if they messed up, because they weren't conscious that, or their consciousness wasn't as evolved. And then they're still in us. They're sharing our genes. So they're like, hey, what's going on, dude? You know, you're on this spiritual path. And that wasn't a spirit for me, was like, you know, drinking alcohol or whatever it is. And then they messed up their life and so on. So it was a different kind of spiritual relationship. And, you know, that it's just one example of inherited addictions. Can be, you know, wanting to get it. And why people drink is because they're in pain. They can't face the reality. They need something to just take the edge off. And then they need more and more and more. So it's not to say about right or wrong. That's just what it is. But it harms the whole life. And it is inherited from some ancestor, some spirit that is restless, and it just doesn't know how to get out beyond this earth plane. So it starts to activate that inside of us. And all of a sudden we're, you know, drinking and smoking and, you know, gallivanting, and we're like, whoa, who is that now? So I've been saying I'm going to go get some coconuts this week, and definitely get coconuts at Trader Joe's, wherever we don't have that here in Canada, but you know, I've gone and ordered coconuts from at the local grocery store, and it came in carts, like big carts. And they said, "What are you doing?" "Oh, well, we're making coconut cream pie for a big family reunion." And they believed us. Because what are you going to say? I'm going to go smash them all? It's not a good idea. So your spiritual path is something that's very intimate to yourself. And sometimes you just have to be, you know, you have to be able to differentiate or discern when it's the right thing to say and not say. Shivaya, I did send Sutrita Apply Center for you to look at. Yes, definitely I will. I won't just look at it. I will pass on the message to the team. Katie's asking, no more fire labs? No. But here's one. Om Gam Ganapataye Swaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Swaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Swaha. So that's a mini fire lab. You can do that at home. Randy's saying, thank you. This keeps getting better inside here. Awesome. That's great. It's really wonderful to see people from all around the world. And I don't know how Dr. Ply grabs our souls, but he just does. And he wakes us up and he says, okay, do this now. And then we feel at home. So thanks for joining, everyone. Okay, so any other burning questions, shared experiences? Once again, I'm very sorry on behalf of Ply Center Ashravid for the mishap of you not receiving the access to your Ganesha course, the Living Ganesha, and we'll get to that. So send me an email, sutrita@plycenter.com, or forward the emails that you've sent, copy me on them, and then I will be able to help you much quicker. Okay, shall we wrap it up here? It's 11:30 again. From where can I get a spoon used for a mini fire lab? I don't know. This one, I think I got this in India at a little puja store. It's a little baby one, but maybe a baby store, or maybe a dollar store, like a, you know, or a toy store or something. You don't necessarily have to have it. I just have that. You can designate one of your teaspoons to it. Just make sure it's clean. All right, I'm going to end this with Marius's message, which is mountains of gratitude, oceans of love, avalanches of abundance and auspiciousness. That's beautiful. All right, everyone. God bless you all. Thanks so much, everyone, for joining. A few more days to go. Thanks, Radha, and whoever else is here from Ply Center is helping out on the chat. And we will see you tomorrow, same time. God bless you all. Namaste. Om Gam.